Guys, Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. Fantastic result. We go on to Wembley against Manchester City. That's for another day, but let's get into the player ratings. Let's start with the keeper. Yeah, Ospina. I give him a 5. I wouldn't say he was at fault for the goal. Could have done better with his distribution. There was a moment in the 70th minute or so that made me laugh. Iwobi and Ozil were going ballistic at him for just booting it for no reason. So yeah, his distribution could have been better. He came and collected the crosses. There wasn't much you could really critique him on. Like, he didn't do nothing really controversial, so he's done enough to get a 5. Monreal, 8 out of 10, man. Interceptions, last-ditch challenges, just a can-do attitude, just really being in the trenches. And I don't believe he should be in the starting lineup in the team that wants to win the league, because, I mean, look at it. No, like, you shouldn't be playing a 32-year-old left-back come centre-half as your main guy, as a centre-half. If you play 3 at the back or whatever, he can be in the rotation thing, but he can't be in the main lineup going forward. Pep wouldn't do that, and any other team that's top at the league, like PSG and all these other teams, wouldn't do that. But credit where it's due, he did his thing today. He's been doing his thing in the last game, and he really is the replacement for Alexis Sanchez. Like I said, interceptions, he was involved in the first. We'll be shameless and give him that goal, but we know it weren't. Did his thing, man. Even took a yellow for the team. Monreal, real soldier in the trenches today. Koscielny, I give him a 5. Better first half, better second half. He wasn't necessarily bad in the first half, but he just shows obvious signs of decline. There was times when he won a lot of headers, but he could have won it a bit more for me, especially when it's Hazard. We can't let the ball bounce, because we know Hazard is very good at shielding the ball, moving it, getting little fouls or getting beyond his man. I felt he could have done a bit better in that aspect. I felt both the centre-halves could have done a bit better in there, again, with the movement, shuffling people across, passing on midfielders rather than following them, or if one presses, the other one drops into space. We could have done better, but very better second half. Committed. He clamped off Hazard. The ball playing. He was really Koscielny then. 5 out of 10. Mustafi gets a 5. Poor passing on a general basis. Better second half on a general basis. Very nervy today. Unlike Mustafi, to be honest with you. He made a couple good recoveries. 5 out of 10. I was actually impressed with Hector Bellerin today. He stuck to his task well on the left-hand flank, and had a good little battle with his compatriot in Marcos Alonso. He offered an outlet going forward. He was involved in a lovely team move that Iwobi should have finished. He put in a lovely ball for Lacazette that he should have finished. I felt it was decent today, so I'll give him a 6.5, man. El Nene, I give him a 5. Better second half. You need to be better in the ball, but we're not going to judge you for what you are on the ball, because you're not that guy. Clearly see we need that sort of creative midfielder, deep line midfielder that can both be sensible in midfield but play a ball forward quickly. I think he's done all right, man. 5 out of 10. Xhaka, you get a 6 because of the better second half, like the last-ditch challenge he did, and obviously scoring. First half, he was on course to get a 4. I can't lie, you guys know I love Xhaka, but he weren't at it today. He really wasn't at it in the first half. But he did his thing in the second half, and that's what it's about, and that shows elite mentality to just ultimately recover. So I'll give him a 6. Wilshere 7. One of the easiest ones. Balling out as usual. Only bad thing I could probably critique him on, when you got that yellow, you could have released it earlier. Bellerin was there, whether you think Bellerin could do a madness or not. But other than that, Jack Wilshere, and I love seeing the guy fit. We have to touch all sorts of wood, do all mad prayers that this guy just stays fit, man, because he's 30, and I need him to carry this on, because at least, if nothing else, just it's nice to see someone that can play a ball forward in the middle of the park. 7. Lacazette an 8. Hustled today, relieved the pressure defensively. Obviously was involved in the second goal. Hustled today, got a lot of kicks for the team. It weren't meant to be. Do you believe, like I said, with Bellerin's cross, you could have gambled, Lacazette could have gambled a bit more, and between shooting more and gambling, you need to do a bit more of that in the Prem, and your compatriots or your rivals more, say, in the Prem, like Kane, do that better than you. I'm not saying you're better than Kane. I'm not saying you can be like Kane. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just, obviously, one's having success and one's at the balance of things. He's our top goal scorer. But yeah, Lacazette FC to the death, man. He hustled today. He really hustled. Mess skin fade today. His haircut is elite, man. His facial hair is elite. His work rate is elite. He can ball out. He was holding up the ball. Just a madman. 8. Also, I give him an 8.5, man. Cause he hustled today, and he played just someone that he just plays the right pass at the right time. By now, I'm sure even people that hated on Ozil are old enough and grown enough to accept that it's humble pie now, and the guy's just a lovely footballer. I don't need to get into it. You saw what man was doing. He should have had a couple assists. If Chelsea players want to touch him and grab him so much, just wait to the end of the game and get the shirt, man. The amount of kicks the guy was getting. Iwobi, I give him a 6, man, because I can't give Xhaka a 6 and not give Iwobi a 6, because I believe Iwobi was better than him, to be honest with you. Needs to improve in front of goal like you saw in the 70th minute, and there are moments that could have made the difference. If Chelsea went and got something out of that game, something different could have been said. But I was impressed defensively because of how we were playing in the first half, probably defending too much, but defensively he stuck to his task and allowed Monreal to become another centre-half. Lost a bit of discipline towards the end of the first half, but I'll give him a 6, man. Obviously, Ramsey, Kola, and I don't believe anyone else came on. None of them, man, there were on long enough to give them a suitable rating. That's a rating for no reason. I like to think I haven't missed anyone else out, but if I have, apologies, guys. On the topic of Ramsey and Kola, Kola looked a bit gingerly, giving the ball away a bit too much in it when he came on, to be honest. I don't know if he's rusty, and it's hard to obviously get into the game when you're coming on that late. But I was preeing his movement. He does look like he has a bit of discomfort. Again, I'm no physio and I'm not no one that knows about the club or connected to the club. I'm just a man that saw that on TV. But guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante, player ratings, I'm out.